The Galactic Combat Exhibition had drawn species from 47 star systems. Each civilization brought their homeworld's apex predator, a demonstration of evolutionary superiority, a flex of biological dominance. The arena floor gleamed under artificial suns as Ambassador Thraknor surveyed the competition with satisfaction. The Zenthri had brought a Void Ripper, 12 feet of armored fury with acid saliva. The Quailesh presented their Screaming Death, a creature that could shatter bones with sonic waves. Even the peaceful Luminites had transported their Crystal Maw, a semi-sentient predator of terrible beauty. Then there was Earth's representative. Dr. Marcus Webb stood beside a reinforced transport crate, smiling in that unsettling way humans did. Thraknor approached, his sensors trying to detect what monstrous creature lurked within. Human Webb, Thraknor clicked, your predator seems small. Oh, he's compact, Marcus agreed cheerfully. But I promise you'll be impressed. The exhibition began. Each predator was released into individual biodomes for assessment. The Void Ripper tore through synthetic prey with brutal efficiency. The Screaming Death's wail cracked the reinforced glass. Spectators roared approval. Finally, Marcus opened Earth's crate. What emerged made the crowd fall silent. It was barely 3 feet long, with a waddle that seemed almost comical. Its black and white fur looked soft, unthreatening. That, Thraknor said slowly, is your apex predator? Meet Gerald, Marcus said. He's a honey badger. Laughter rippled through the amphitheater. Several ambassadors were already filing complaints. This was an insult to the exhibition's prestige. Then Gerald spotted the Void Ripper in the adjacent dome. What happened next would be studied in xenobiology classes for generations. Gerald didn't hesitate, didn't assess, didn't show fear. He simply attacked the reinforced barrier between domes with such manic determination that cracks appeared in the supposedly indestructible material. The laughter died. Pull him back. Thraknor commanded. Can't, Marcus said, still smiling. Honey badgers don't really do retreat. Gerald breached the barrier. The Void Ripper, apex predator of a death world where radiation storms were considered mild weather, took one look at the approaching honey badger and backed away. Gerald didn't care. He attacked anyway. What followed was less a fight and more a masterclass in unhinged aggression. Gerald tanked the acid, ignored the claws, and went straight for the Void Ripper's face. The creature, confused by prey that refused to die or flee, made a tactical retreat to the corner of its dome. Gerald, bleeding from a dozen wounds, immediately turned his attention to the Crystal Maw in the next dome over. Stop him, someone screamed. You're welcome to try, Marcus offered. No one volunteered. By the exhibition's end, Gerald had terrified 7 apex predators, injured 3 handlers who tried to restrain him, and somehow gotten into the VIP catering area where he consumed an entire buffet meant for 50 diplomats. Thraknor found Marcus as they loaded Gerald back into his crate. The honey badger was now sleeping peacefully, covered in bandages and what appeared to be pastry crumbs. That creature is insane, Thraknor said. Yeah, Marcus agreed. Earth has bigger predators. Smarter ones too. But Gerald here? He just doesn't give a shit. And sometimes, Ambassador, that's the most dangerous thing in the universe. Thraknor watched the crate being loaded onto the human ship. For the first time in his diplomatic career, he understood why the galaxy was nervous about humanity's admission to the Galactic Council. They hadn't brought their apex predator. They'd brought something worse, a creature that embodied pure, distilled audacity. And if their animals were like this? Thraknor didn't want to imagine what the humans themselves were capable of.